Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening to me now. My name is Solomon Esso, Navy Commander, retired, member Institute of Directors of Nigeria IOD. Welcome to this workshop on retirement without financial struggles. I'm going to be showing you the insider strategy where you can actually generate more income after service, just like I did. Let me give you this scenario. A man retired from work in civil service in 1984 with a salary of, no, that's not what I wanted to say. A man started work in the civil service in 1984 with a salary of 500 naira. Then it was worth $700. Now he retired in 2023 on a rather bigger salary of 200,000 naira. But ironically, the 200,000 naira was worth just a meager $200. So you can see a man who started work, rose up to the rank of director, and then his salary has dropped from $700 when he joined to $200 as at the point of retirement. That is to say that for 35 years, he was slowly and consistently moving backward. And that's why you see many retirees, they are looking broke, right? It's because the value of their money has diminished over time. And you can see what that scenario is. I've been retired for 24 years now, and I know what I'm talking about. And I found a mentor who held me by the hand, who opened my eyes and showed me what it is that I needed to do in order to get more income away after retirement. So I call on you, if you're planning to retire or if you're even already retired, you have a couple of years to retire, listen to this workshop. This is the scenario. This is why our money, our currency has consistently lost value. It has been explained by the former governor of the central bank, Professor Soludo, who is now the governor of Anambra State. Listen to him.
Sat there, all of us Nigerians, we're all guilty of this. We all sat, saw the central bank, brazenly, illegally violating that act year on year and kept printing money literally. Just when you advance money that is backed by nothing, you just credit the federal government, but continue to credit the account of government with trillions. 1 trillion, people shouted, 2 trillion, 10 trillion, 15 trillion, 20 trillion.
The problem
and
is
we kept going.
Printing money without backing it up. And that is why the value of our naira is depreciating. But it's not only in Nigeria that the government is printing money over and over to devalue the currency. In Somalia, for instance, carrying money in itself is more difficult than carrying the stuff that money is used to buy. Right? Look at this person carrying money in wheelbarrow, even putting it under tarpaulin. All right? Somebody is buying, a sachet of Indomie with a bundle of money. The thing is that the money has been so printed that it has lost value. So the value of what to be bought is now higher than the value of the printed money. Look, even the US dollar is facing that same problem. So that is what is happening in the world now, and that has created another type of wealth, which I'm going to show you. Like I said, the dollar, the days of the dollar being the reserve cryptocurrency is numbered. Something else is going to take over from the dollar. Why am I telling you this? Because you're retiring and you need cash flow. The number one thing any retiree or anybody at all needs is cash flow. It's not just a mansion. It's not just a large expanse of land, but you need cash flow. How do you get that cash flow? Here is the solution. The solution actually is when you have a currency that cannot be depreciated. A currency that the value will not go down over time. A currency that will stand the test of time. And you can get it if you follow the right mentorship. That currency, people have called it digital currency. Some people have called it cryptocurrency. Of course, it's called cryptocurrency. And look at it being debated in the National Assembly, in the Senate, for instance. They have asked that Nigeria has come of age for the possession of such currencies. Listen to this senator talking about it.
Mr. President, even the American government fought Bitcoin, but today they have come to the realization that the world has moved to that stage. So, Mr. President, I strongly believe that as the Senate and as the National Assembly, we ourselves must be interested with what is happening in the global space. Now you have the world in your palm. The world has become a one-stop shop. Somebody can carry $17 billion on his phone. That's what cryptocurrency and blockchain is all about. So we cannot run away from it because your children and my children are on this at this stage. Mr. President, I strongly believe that you, as a lover of cryptocurrency, will ensure that we sell this next phase of technology to all Nigerians. A time has come where we must live with the obvious. I saw something, Mr. President.
Run away from is what all Nigerians should get to know about. And that's what the senator is talking. And that is what can solve the problem of our currency being depreciated. So I'm going to give you certain examples. I'm going to show you if you had cryptocurrency or Bitcoin in the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you will see what it should have become today. But not to worry, let me show you how it works, because a lot of people have gotten their fingers burnt when they do it wrongly. Now, the solution, like I said, is digital asset. As the senator has spoken there, digital asset, cryptocurrency is what can mitigate against our currency that is depreciating. Now, this is how cryptocurrency came about. Somebody said, what is cryptocurrency? How did it come about? Yeah, listen to me. If you're planning to retire, I want you to retire into crypto. That is it. If you want to retire and have a safe, peaceful life, I want you to retire from your normal work and retire into crypto. This is how it all started. Evolution of payment. Initially, the world was collecting goods for goods. You give me yam, I give you pepper. You give me beans, I give you rice. That was the trade by barter era. Then the world advanced to a system of gold. They were using gold and precious metals to buy things. Then it also went further advanced to the point of cash. So it is cash that some of us met. So it's cash that is now being bastardized. So let's say it was barter, it got to gold, then it got to cash. So cash right now is being overproduced. The value is depreciating. And that's why the world has moved on to digital money. So digital money is not the very first form of money, just like cash was not the very first form of money. The very first form of money was barter system. So now the world has moved on to digital money, which is called cryptocurrency. And look, whether you like it or not, this is the system that we have come to. This is what the world has adopted as we speak now. And so you must learn it, you must understand it, you must take advantage of it. And the earlier you do, the better. Of course, that is why I'm here. So cryptocurrency started to boom in 2009. 2009 is the birth of cryptocurrency, and that particular cryptocurrency is called Bitcoin. Right? There are several other cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to show you. Because the good thing about crypto is that if you are able to get it before it is launched, listen to me carefully. If you get it, the best time to acquire cryptocurrency is when it has not been launched. Because when it is launched with a different price. So if you get it while it is still not launched, that is where people make money. Now, before Bitcoin was launched, people bought it for 50 naira, 100 naira. But today, it's over 100 million naira for one Bitcoin. Look at this. In 2009, Bitcoin was just $10 per coin. So it climbed up to $100. Then it went to $5,000. Then it went to $50,000. That is the launching, when it became launched. And today it is worth over $70,000 per coin. So imagine that you earned your money and you used it to buy cryptocurrency over the years, and you kept buying cryptocurrency when it was very cheap, especially the ones that have not been launched. So you would have recognized the opportunity. If you had recognized the opportunity earlier and you held on to it, that's when you can retire and be comfortable. That's why reports from Forbes have highlighted the fact that cryptocurrency has created more millionaires in the last 15 years than any other industry in history. So if you want to spend your retirement life peacefully and happily and in good wealth. Use what you have now to acquire cryptocurrency that I'm going to show you what to do and how to do it, especially the ones that are not yet launched. Perfect. Now look at that. Before now, people used to think that cryptocurrency was a scam until major governments of the world started to endorse cryptocurrency. For instance, King Charles III of the United Kingdom officially signed the Finance Act that acknowledges cryptocurrency as a regulated asset. That's when the thing became haywire. That's when everybody started scamping for crypto. Also, in Russia, Putin have legalized the mining of cryptocurrency. You know, things usually happen out there before it comes to Nigeria. So I'm going to show you how all of these things pan out. As we speak now, President Trump has just ordered on the 14th of May. On the 14th of May, I just ordered the government to update regulations to integrate cryptocurrency into their traditional finance and payment system. You can Google this news. Right. So this is where the world is going to. Maybe you're there, you're worrying about your pensions, you're worrying about your gratuity, you're worrying about the money you have. How can it sustain you? How can it take you? How can it keep you for the rest of the years? I can assure you that look, there is a way. Now, even the war that's happening in Iran now, Iran and the United States, they're demanding for payment in crypto. Nobody, gradually the world has moved on, requesting cryptocurrency as a means of payment to open the Hormuz Strait. This is what is trending now in the world. Question is, do you have cryptocurrency? Or do you know how to get it? Right? In our own country, Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu has also lifted the ban on cryptocurrency. So there's no limitation. You're in Nigeria, anywhere you get cryptocurrency, but you must get it through proper mentorship, through proper guidance. So this is how you can safely and legally acquire cryptocurrency. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to hold you by the hands. The same way I was guided, I've been guided. That's the same way I'm going to guide you on how you can acquire your cryptocurrency. The One Ecosystem is an institution that helps you to mine cryptocurrency and put you in a mining pool where you can legally, and safely acquire your own cryptocurrency. And I'm going to walk you through how you can get this thing done. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to me now and you don't yet have cryptocurrency, don't just get it anyhow because you probably get your fingers burnt. I'll take you to the One Academy, where you can acquire it legally and safely. As you speak now, every day people come into the One Ecosystem, to the One Academy to acquire cryptocurrency all over the world, in Asia, in Europe, in America, in India, everywhere in the world. You can see the statistics. This is the legitimate way and the safe way to acquire cryptocurrency into your bank account, into your wallet, safely and legally. And I'm going to show you all of these things. You don't need to worry. I'll handle it for you as far as you are part of my mentorship group. So who are the owners of this One Ecosystem producing the cryptocurrency? Of course, you want to know who are the owners, how did they come from? How did it come about? Have you heard banks like JP Morgan Chase? JP Morgan Chase are behind this cryptocurrency. JP Morgan Chase has a market capitalization of about $588 billion, right? He has the One Ecosystem, and that is his registration number. Once you come into the OES, you equally get a registration number like this one. Another one is the BlackRock. BlackRock is one of the biggest banks in the United States. They are the ones behind the One Ecosystem. So he has about $135.8 billion in market cap. Look at his registration number in the One Ecosystem. So how do you be a part of it? I'll discuss that in the next section very quickly. Let's go to the next section. So I'll show you how you can be a part of the One Ecosystem. Here we are going to talk about how cryptocurrency is relevant in Nigeria, and we'll also look at how you can get cryptocurrency bundles before it is launched. Before launch, because before launch is the end thing, You get it before it is launched. Now the cryptocurrency I want to show you now is going to be launched around the month of September, thereabout. This is September. It's going to be launched. So right now, I'll make some recommendations to you and I'll show you how you can acquire this cryptocurrency before launch. After launch, it becomes very, very expensive. And of course, out there in the open, it is very, very risky for you to go into crypto without guidance. Because cryptocurrency is very volatile. There are some people that are trading cryptocurrency. Please, I'll advise you, don't go into trading cryptocurrency because it is very, very volatile. And in fact, you need to undertake the training first before you even trade it. But if you buy it before it is launched, you're not trading it, you're just acquiring it. And then, of course, when it is launched, you make huge, huge profits. Now, listen to our former Vice President, Yomi Osibanjo, Professor Yomi Osibanjo, speak about the importance of cryptocurrency, the importance of blockchain technology as it relates to banking, even here in Nigeria. Listen to him.
Now, on the very topical issue of blockchain technology, digital assets, and cryptocurrencies, let me say two things. First is that there is no question that blockchain technology generally, and cryptocurrencies in particular, will in the coming years challenge traditional banking, including reserve banking, in ways that we cannot yet imagine. So we need to be prepared for that seismic shift, and it may come sooner than later. The likes of Nexo Finance offers instant loans using cryptocurrency as collateral. In fact, some reserve banks are already investigating their own, issuing their own digital currencies. Clearly, the future of money and finance, especially for traditional banking, must be it's as exciting as it is frightening.
And for you to take advantage of this is to acquire it before it goes into launching. Several cryptocurrencies that have been launched over the years have become so expensive, but when you get to the ones that are yet to be launched and you are properly guided, that's when you take advantage of it. Now, this is how you get started. You're going to get the bundles. This one is before launch, right? Before launch, these bundles, bundle of 10 coins. You can acquire a bundle of 10 coins before it's launched. You can acquire a bundle of 30 coins. That's in level 2. In level 3, 50 coins. In level 4, 100 coins. And in level 4, 500. In level 5, 500 coins. Now, listen. If you have what it takes and you're able to get 500 coins today, I want to tell you that you can retire in peace, happily, and you enjoy your life. In fact, if you have Naira right now, sitting down somewhere in the bank doing nothing, convert this Naira to acquiring these cryptocurrency coins, right? It will do you a lot good. If you can acquire 500, do it. If you can acquire 100, do 50, 30, or even 10. Make sure that you acquire cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency is the oil of today, right? It's the oil well, like we used to say, because the world has moved on. You see, there are cars that are not even using, petroleum. There are cars that are not even using crude oil. I mean, crude oil is okay, but then the crude oil of this centuries moving forward is digital currency, that is cryptocurrency. So this is an opportunity that I got, and I want to share it with you. I want to guide you. I'll personally make sure that you succeed the way I have said as well. Now, these are the prices before launch. Actually, much like less than half, like less than half of what it is going to be when it is launched. As a matter of fact, this cryptocurrency, the OES, is currently at $45. The price, the launch price, is already fixed at $45. It's going to be launched at $45. But as you speak now, you can get it at less than that amount. For instance, 10, the unit of 10 goes for 435,000 naira. And then there's a bonus for quick action takers. So if you take the action within 24 hours, as you're listening to me now, I'll give you access to how you can acquire any of the levels that you want. And if you do that within the next 24 hours, you get a bonus of 5 coins. So instead of 10, you're going to get 15 coins. At launch, those 15 coins are worth 945,000 naira because it's going to be launched at $45. Now, when the price goes up to $60, what you acquired with 435,000 is 1.2 million. And that's how people make money in crypto. And when it goes up to $100, you can see that it's about 2.1 million naira. So when you retire, you're relaxing, your money is growing. Now, if you do level 2, which comes with 30 coins, yeah, you can get the 30 coins. If you do that within 24 hours, you get 45 coins rather than 30. And this at launch is worth 2.8 million. But remember, you're paying 1.1 million right now because it has not been launched. Right? You're paying 1.1 million and getting all these 45 coins. And when it is launched, it is 2.8 million. And the launch period is September. Okay? Now, the level 3 goes for 1.9 million naira and comes with 50 coins. If you take that action within the first 24 hours, you get 25 coins in addition. That gives you 75 coins worth 4.7 million naira at launch. And when it is $60, what you just bought 1.9 million is 6.3 million. Now, instead of allowing your money, your cash, your naira to depreciate, the wise thing is to convert it to cryptocurrency where the value begins to appreciate. Right? And when it is at $100 coin, you'll get 10.5 million naira for what you just paid 1.9. So as days are going, your money is increasing. And that is the beauty of retirement and living in peace and also living happily because you have cash. In the past 24 years that I have retired, because of mentorship, I had to be taking advantage of these privileges and then making money while I sleep. Now, level 4 comes with 100 coins, but you have a bonus of 50 additional coins to make it 150 coins for those that are taking the action within the first 24 hours. So you pay 3.6 million. Instead of 100 coins, you get 150 coins. You know the price of that is 9.4 million. 9.4 million. And once it is closed, it is closed. Right? And when the price gets to $60 in the next couple of months, it becomes 12.6 million. 47.2 million at launch. But what you're paying is 16.5 million. A lot of people have 16 million, have 20 million. They're looking for land to buy. Let me advise you. Instead of buying land of 20 million or 16 million, buy crypto. Right? Because the rate at which your cryptocurrency will advance, will increase, is faster than the land. I'm telling you from personal experience. So if you have 16, 20 million, 50 million, use it to buy cryptocurrency. Of course, the experience I've had is, if you have a piece of land, it's difficult to sell. But cryptocurrency, you can select. If you have like 750 coins, you can take 10 of the coins, you can take 20 of the coins and sell. And make some money and leave. And anytime you need money again, you withdraw and convert. And that's fine for you. So 500 coins, you can become 750 coins right now. If you take the action within 24 hours, you still pay the 16.5 million. Most of my colleagues, generals, senior military officers, senior police officers, and senior business people, they are going for the level 5. At the point, the level 5 was oversubscribed, but it has come back. So this is an opportunity for you. And then this is how it goes. When the price is $45, it becomes 47.2 million. When it is $60, it becomes 63 million. When it is $100, it becomes 105 million. 47 million. 47.2 million. That one, you can get that this year because it's launched. It's going to be launched in September. Okay? On straight on. And this is my office. You can contact me. You can come. If you're in Abuja, come to my office at Suite S3, second floor, Vatan Plaza, Lokoguma, Abuja. Right? The phone number that you can get me is written down here. I'll guide you. I'll lead you. I'll ensure that you succeed in cryptocurrency. That is where the world is going to. And don't keep your money in fiat or in naira form. Don't go and buy what will not appreciate. Buy crypto before it is launched so that it will appreciate when it is already in your wallet. Good. Now listen to what Madam Awoshika has said regarding people that take quick action.
By the time the market is excited about anything, the good time has passed. That's the truth. The guys who knew what to do had bought earlier, they're the ones selling off to you.
Various packages. So you just click on the one that you want, while you take you to a payment portal where you make your payment, and of course you receive the receipt of the payment. And you also get that bonus, like I told you, in addition to the bonus you're going to get within 24 hours, you're also going to get my 12-month private mentorship. I will personally guide you you ask me all the questions you need to ask, and I'll guide you within the next 12 months and make sure that you achieve everything that you need to achieve in cryptocurrency. So just click the button below here, and then when you click the button, the form will pop up. You fill the form, and then you choose the level, and then you make your payment. It's very, very easy, and then that'll be fine. You don't use your credit card to do the payment. So as a summary, this is again, you have level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 1 comes with 10 coins. You get a bonus of 5 coins, making it 15 coins at a rate of 435,000 naira. And when it is launched, it becomes 945,000 naira. Level 2 comes with 30 coins, but you get a bonus of 15 coins. That makes it 45 coins right now. If you take the action now, when it is launched, it's 2.8 million, but you're paying 1.1 million, right? So level 3 comes with 50 coins. You get 75 coins now within 24 hours, and then the value is 4.7 million when it is launched, but you are paying 1.9 million. That's it. Then level 4, which is my favorite, comes with 100 coins. You get 150 coins right now. It's valued at 9.4 million, but you are paying 3.6 million naira right now. You see, you have the 150 coins, right? Everything will be transferred into your wallet, and I'll give you 12 months mentorship. I'll guide you. I'll show you everything. You don't need to bother how to set up everything. I'll do the setting up for you. And if you're a big boy, you're a big woman, and okay, you're somebody like me, that wants to take it big, you go for the 500 coins, and you do that within 24 hours. You're going to get 750 coins. 750 coins, ladies and gentlemen, is quite a good thing to start with. Like I said, instead of buying a piece of land or buying a house, I prefer to buy 750 coins cryptocurrency. So that gives me 47.2 million naira when it is launched in September, and of course over 63 million naira in the same year when it gets to $60. Remember when Bitcoin came, it was just $10. Today Bitcoin is $70,000. It's over 100 million naira Bitcoin. You may have missed it, but this is another opportunity for you not to miss in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is where the world has moved on to. If you see a good mentor, you see somebody to guide you, don't hesitate to be a part of it. Like I said, this is the bank account for you to make your transfer, or you just click the button below here. The payment system is there for you to use your card. You can just use your card and do the transfer immediately within 24 hours for you to benefit from the bonus. Remember, cryptocurrency is not something that is printed every day or mined every day. The number of cryptocurrencies are already created and limited, right? So as people are mining it, it is depreciated. That is, let me say, it is reducing from the blockchain. So we always encourage people to take action now that it is cheap, because before you know it, you say, had I known. So a quantum leap, let me just show you a little bit. After I left the military, Nigerian Navy to be precise, I became member of the Institute of Directors of Nigeria IOD, and I became the secretary of the Institute of Directors. And thereafter, I ran for office as senator. And then, of course, I had the privilege of sending my children to school abroad. And I also had the privilege of putting a fantastic edifice for my father. I did all of these things because of mentorship. I did all of these things because I follow instructions from my mentors. I said, for a retiree to run for office of the Senate, it is a retiree that has cash flow. For you to be a retiree and your children are schooling abroad, you must have cash flow. And to put up an edifice like this, which you did not put up while you were still in service, all a function of cash flow. So basically, I'm revealing these things to you, and that's what I did, and these are the recommendations I want to make to you. Just click the button below here, and then follow the instructions, and then choose the level that you want to choose, and then you join my mentorship, and I'll guide you and lead you through the system, and of course, we will join up arms and fight the forces of poverty. Right? Okay, this is the end. I'm very glad to speak to you, and see you on the other